Hey students, Miss Z here, and in this video, I'm going to share with you some steps that you can take if you have a tech question. Digital learning is complicated because of that. You can't just have access to your teacher really quickly to be able to ask those questions. Therefore, in order to answer questions quickly, I wanted to give you a few quick reminders on how to answer those tech questions. The first thing is to remember that in each program, you have a help option. This is Google Docs, but all of the programs that you're going to be working with have that help option where you can go and type in your question. So for example, if I'm looking for a way to bullet point, like make a bulleted list, and I can't remember how to do that, if you type it into help, it has your little icon there and it's like, oh yeah, that's what I look for, and boom, right here it is, and I can bullet my list. If you can't find it in help, you can do option number 2 and Google it. Bulleted list in Google Docs. And your directions will come up here. Sometimes you'll also be able to find a YouTube video, especially if it's a little bit more complicated. So don't forget that option number 2 is Google it or YouTube it. Option number 3, I would suggest getting in contact with someone in your class that is working on the same activity. Most of your classes will probably be doing some small group activities and you can make some friends that way. Have a student that you can text and say, hey, I'm trying to do this in Google Docs and I can't find the answer to it. And last but not least, if you still have a question, then email your teacher or whatever way that your teacher has given you to contact them. For example, my students have access to Remind. They could send me a quick Remind message and I would let them know. Make sure that you've tried the first couple options first, because your teacher should be used as a resource for really important questions that you need to know that are specific about the assignment. Of course, we're here to help you and we will help you with tech questions, but we might not be able to get back to you right away. And that's why it's important to remember that you have these options. Thank you so much for listening. Email me if you have any questions, and happy virtual learning.